This is Young's vlog. You should definitely go and subscribe to his channel.
Hell yeah.
This guy does the Scuff Jim Carrey song.
This is the Scuff Truman Show. Oh, this is the Scuff Truman Show. Oh, swear to God, trying hard for 20 years now, making vlogs. I'm tuning live, go check the vlogs. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think this new to me. He's trolling all y'all endlessly. Hate to say he ain't the one, but he is Jim Carrey's son. This is the Scuff Truman Show. Hell yeah, dog. All right.
I appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you, homie. Hell yeah. Look, hey guys, hop over here on SJC's channel. Yeah. I want to say goodbye. Let's just have one stream go. We'll be back. Sure? Okay. I don't really want to cross it. We'll keep it rolling then.
Keep it rolling. Hell yeah. We're gonna go grab a beverage, guys.
I want to say goodbye. Let's just have one stream go. We'll be back. Sure? Okay. I don't really want to cross it. We'll keep it rolling then.
Keep it rolling. Hell yeah. We're gonna go grab a beverage, guys.
So NVIDIA announced that RTX.
Let's just have one stream go. We'll be back.
Portland, Andy. Portland, Andy. What's going on, boys? I literally only have like
Go check the vlogs. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think this new to me. He's trolling all y'all endlessly.
What's going on, boys? It got scuffed. It got scuffed, dude. The whole thing got scuffed. What the fuck is this? Oh, I was gonna say, bro, what? There's a mix for this? Someone made a mix for a Scuff Truman Show? That's so weird. Wait. Someone made a mixed Scuff Truman Show. Bjorn Remix Radio DJ Philip Glass and more? Bro, what? Dude, what? What playlist is that?
Doors is open.
So you just came in.
Is that okay or no? No, there was some guy invited us in, I believe, hollered through the window, right? Yeah. This is the stuff.
Oh, I wanna let people roll in.
Nene.
I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I gotta leave
This is the stuff Truman Show. How you like this song, dog? God, trying hard, been 20 years now, making vlogs. I'm streaming live, go check the bars. I'm at the beach now with the dogs. People think they're true to me, trolling all y'all endlessly. Hate to say I'm not the one, but I am Jim Carrey's son. This is the Scuff Truman Show. Nene. This is the Scuff Truman Show. This is my favorite verse right here. I'm on the spectrum, live and direct from LA Sun, time to resurrect some. Appreciate you. Let's walk around town. We ain't got shit to do. Cut text speech. Feed the leech. I'll do a sleep stream, I won't even sleep. DJ ever try to come for me? I'm gonna have to neck him. This is the Scuff Truman Show. You really gonna give me some of this sushi? Oh.
Yeah, can we get some too? You got some? Say it with us.
All y'all just want to fight? Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is the stuff.
Hey, the best song.
Really good. Yeah, let's hear you. Yeah, I can't.
Young's Vlog, everybody. Young's Vlog.
Yo, where that weed at?
Thank you for joining me. As always, I am Scuff Jim Carrey. SJC. Fuck, dude. Dude, I don't know what's gonna happen with Nelly, dude. I need someone to really watch Nelly. I don't think that's gonna happen. My parents are just being narcissistic, shitty people, and then they go and they do the whole isolation thing, which is, a form of abuse, and you go and say, well, Jim, well, they're not obligated to do any of that. I get it. I completely get it. But it's the principle, guys. It's the principle. They could, help their freaking son out. It's like, chat, it's like I'm caught in the middle. I'm caught in the middle of the freaking road. Wait, the fires, and I'm doing I'm not doing a podcast. I have to go to work right now. Look. I know there's fires going on, but one, I'm not going to get into those areas. We could try. We could go try, but we're not going to get into those areas. Two, it's very dangerous. I don't care about the danger. I've never cared about the danger. I don't really give a shit about that part. I really don't give a shit about that part. I have a fitting to go to today. No, they're not obligated to do it, but it would be nice. It's not like I have kids and I'm asking them to watch my fucking my shitty kids. It's a dog. You feel me? It's a dog. It's not like I have a shitty kid who needs to be taken to daycare and fed after and read to and entertained. It's a dog. It's a dog. You wouldn't even notice Nellie's there. She legitimately needs a bell. I've been saying this. I need to put a bell on her. Like, I don't even know she's there. She startles me sometimes. I'm like, Nellie, you startled me. I didn't know it was you. I thought it was like a raccoon. I thought she was a raccoon several times. I didn't know. Nellie almost got taken out a few times because her appearance makes her basically invisible. And then when she's noticed, I am fucking startled, and I assumed that it's a big fucking raccoon or some shit, and I almost take my dog out. I'm like, oh shit, Nellie, it's you. It was a close one. You almost got fucking taken out. Dude, it could have been a capybara. You don't know. We don't know, dude. I can't identify things. I got the tism. And that's not an excuse, but I mean, it's my lack in ability of being able to identify shit. My ability to identify objects is like, especially if it's dark out, I'm like, oh shit, dude. I thought I was gonna get robbed. I didn't know, dude. I was scared. No, you okay? You okay, bear? That's my bear. That's my girl. Yeah, I love you, Nellie. But Grandma and Grandpa need to fucking watch you. It's not like you need to be taken to fucking Disneyland. It's not like she got to go to Disneyland. Like, dude, we're not going to fucking Jersey. You know how far Jersey is? No, dude. Yo, wait, I'm debating. Hang on. What does this mean? I'm so confused. All right, hear me out. It's only me and another person on this paper. I don't know if it's more than one person. I don't know if they're just splitting it up like this. I have to go to a fitting. Everyone, please come clean and fresh. You'd be surprised how many people come to costumes for directly after going to the gym. Please wear appropriate undergarments. Men, this is a period project, so you must have okay with hair. haircuts and clean shaven. But there's a cleanup on the side and in the back. There's no haircut bump on this one. What the fuck? Give me a bump, dude. What are briefs? Chat, what are briefs? What's that? What that is? What? I gotta Google this. Wait, I spelled it wrong? I'm not trying to see some dude's wiener. Briefs. Dude, what the fuck? I'm not trying to see some dick. I'm confused. Are those briefs? Or are those briefs? Or are these briefs? I thought these were underwear. Bro, what? Maybe I'm the confused one. I don't know, dude. I gotta get out of here soon, though. Let me see what this says. Let me see how far this is. Wait. Oh yeah, there's certain areas we could go fly the drone around today. I need to find my other phone.
Denise Kionis.
Wait, is she really signing or is she making it up?
Thank you, Mark. I am Janice Quinones, CEO and Chief Engineer for LADWP.
No, he's really signing.
I want to start by thanking
making
everybody on this response. I've been in emergency management my whole career, and the collaboration I've seen in this response has been incredible, especially our first responders, our crews. Want to thank our crews that have been working on highways.
This signer's on point.
As fast as possible. And also,
look at him sign. He's good at
City Council, Mayor's office. The mayor has been in contact with me all the time.
Look at him signing away.
The utilities in California have been proactively reaching out to us to help us with the restoration. So we're in the process of contacting them to ask for more support. I want to continue the thought process that Mark had about water supply in Palisades. We had a tremendous demand on our system in the Palisades. We pushed the system to the extreme. 4 times the normal demand
doing there?
For 15 hours
Ball-headed
straight, which lowered our water pressure.
He started the
We
fire?
were pushing 75 CFS on our trunk line to try to keep water pressures in the system. If there's a message you take away from me today, is I need our customers to really conserve water, not just in the Palisade area, but the whole system, because the fire department needs the water to fight the fires, and we're fighting a wildfire with urban water systems, and that is really challenging. What happened in Palisades? We have 3 large water tanks, about 1 million gallons each. We ran out of water in the first tank at about 4:45 p.m. yesterday. We ran
How do you run out of water? There's an ocean there.
8:30 p.m.
Idiot.
And the third tank about 3 a.m. this morning.
There is a fucking ocean there, retard.
On the fire hydrants and the hills of Palisades. And because we were pushing so much water in our trunk line, and so much water was being used before it can get to the tanks, we were not able to fill the tanks fast enough. So the consumption of water was faster than we can provide water in our trunk line.
Get the fuck out of
so
here.
I want to make sure that you understand there's water on the trunk line. It just cannot get up the hill because we cannot fill the tanks fast enough. And we cannot lower the amount of water that we provide to the fire department in order to supply the tanks because we're balancing firefighting with water.
Stupid idiot.
We have our operations people.
We have water right next to us, but we choose to use the fire hydrants because the fire hydrants. No, get one of them fucking helicopters and start dumping water from the helicopter.
20 water tanks for our construction
Stupid
crews,
bitch. She doesn't know
full
what
of
she's
water to support
saying.
the fire department.
Next thing
We
you know, she's
identified
gonna start
other
talking
areas in our
Spanish,
system where
bro.
Our tankers can refill. It takes about 30 minutes to refill about 4,000 gallons of water, and we're constantly moving that water to the fire department.
This is why we need men in charge of things.
I would also ask for the people on zip code 90272, because we're pushing the water system so hard, our water quality is decreasing. So we're going to be issuing a boil water notice this morning, and that will extend for about 48 hours. The water quality is low. We have a lot of ash in the system. And so please, if you're going to be drinking water, you
This
need
is
to boil the
ridiculous. All
water.
these people are losing
Those
their homes
boil
because
waters will
they're
continue
letting
to
a
increase
lady
as the system
run
starts
the thing.
restoring. We're also
What
managing
happened to
a power
America,
outage
man?
restoration. Our water emergency
Women
has
can
been
do it too. Then
the
do
number
it.
one primary
Do
issue.
it. A man
But
would have
the
had it
power,
done.
issues
A
are
man
continue
would
to
have
increase. The
had
winds
it
picked
done.
up at around 11 p.m. last night, and that's when we saw the majority of our outages coming in.
Look at this person. They're
As
spraying
of
their house
7
with
a.m.
hoses.
Today, we have 135,000 customers
Oh my
out of power.
gosh.
We have restored about 78,000 customers since the start of the outage. 32 customers have been out of power for more than 10 hours and 7 for over 18 hours. If you are out of power, I urge you to call us, call 911, let us know so that we can get to you
Call
as fast
911,
as safely as
dude.
possible. We are on
This
a
is
severe emergency activation at the EOC for both
It shouldn't
water
have
and
gotten
power.
this far,
It's taking
lady.
us
You let
24
it get
to
this
48
far.
hours to get to all of
You
the outages. That's why
allowed
we're
it
gonna
to get
start
this
increasing
far.
our mutual aid request to get more crews on
I
here
hope
to
this lady
reduce
is
that
put in
restoration
prison.
time. But we cannot do
I hope she's
that
put in
until
prison.
it's safe for our crews.
She
And
let
I'm
a lot
happy
of
to
people lose
report
their
we have
homes.
had no
How many
safety
people died
incidents for
because of
either
her?
the water and the power crews, which we need all the crews safely operating in our system. 40% of our outages were due to us having to
I have a
de-energize
fitting
the
today, guys. I have
circuits
to go
for
to a
public
fitting
safety.
in like an
And we
hour.
cannot energize them until it's
I have
safe
to-
to
I
do
have
so,
to
and we
leave.
have put eyes on
I
our
have to be
system.
there at
20% is
11.
because of wire downs, and 6.5% is because our system has.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
Further
Are you
outages.
finally proud
And
of
so we
me?
have to patrol every line before we come back online.
I would never be told that.
With that, I just want to thank
I
everybody.
would be told that in the
and
fakest way possible.
Madam Chair.
Thank you so much.
I
We
would
want to
be told in the
transition. We're
fakest
5
way
minutes over.
possible.
We do want to give
I'm like,
a
dude,
few,
then
a
watch
little
my
bit of
fucking
time for
dog.
question and answer with the press. I'm going to call on you. Please identify yourself, your name, and which media outlet you're with. I see a hand up here. We'll go with you first.
Yikes. Which media outlet you're with? Why does that matter?
I wanted to ask because this press conference called One Voice is bringing together some of our city leaders, our county leaders here together for this incredible tragedy, this crisis that we're experiencing right now. And a lot of our viewers are asking, how can other Angelinos help? Because people want to volunteer, people want to help. What's the best way that other
Let us
folks
put the
out there that
fires
want to help,
out.
what can they do?
We're
Well,
professional.
first of all, thank you
Only
for
we
that
can put out
question
the
because I think
fires.
this does speak
No,
volumes to
bro.
the
Let
fact
us
that it's
come in
not
with
just
water
at the local
hoses.
level, it's at the state and the federal level as well, and it is one voice.
Terrible.
We're seeing these
Terrible.
fires taking place
They're allowing
countywide,
this to happen.
which is
They don't
stretching
allow
our
people to
resources.
step
But to
in
the
and
public,
help.
I mentioned All Saints in Pasadena that's
Allow
opened up
regular
its
people
church
to
to
step in and
people that
fucking
are
help.
evacuating, people that are not only part of their parish, but also people that are seeking refuge. I would encourage, and we will work with our Office of Emergency Management, to put together a list of what you can do to help. I know at Pasadena Convention Center, they're looking for resources, food, and blankets.
See, they just
Red
want
Cross is
stuff.
putting
They
that
just
together,
want free
but we
stuff.
can always use more.
No, let people
So
help
this is
put
the
the
time
fire
for us all to
out.
come together. I
Put
mean, we're
it
trying to
out.
wrap our
Don't
heads
let it
around
burn.
just
Put
getting this
it
fire
out.
under
You don't
control.
need free stuff.
But make no mistake,
Maybe
we
a
will
little
put
free
something
stuff.
together so that
But,
people
like,
can
put
offer their
out the
support. You are
fire.
seeing the goodness, and I know Supervisor Horvath
They're
mentioned
allowing
it.
this shit to
With
go,
all
dude.
these horrific stories you hear, you also hear stories of people that are doing amazing things to help their neighbors and their community.
The fuck is
Thank you
that?
for that. Go ahead in the green shirt.
What was that? Dude, what? Dude, all these people just want to go talk at the microphone.
DWP was talking
They don't know
about
what's
the problems
going
with the
on. They
water
don't give a
supply,
fuck. They
and
just
I was
want to
wondering
talk
if
at the
either
microphone to
DWP
sound
or the
important or
fire
look
department
important,
has
so
any
they
kind of
can tell their
numbers to
friends
talk
at the
about, like,
fucking
what is the
next
number
gathering
of
and be like,
hydrants
"Oh,
that
I
could
talked
not
at the
get
microphone.
water
I talked
because
at
of
the
these
microphone."
pressure issues?
No, bitch.
What
Put the
percentage of the
fire
system
out.
in
Put the
Pacific
fire out.
Palisades
I don't
wasn't
care.
getting,
All these
service
people
at
just
that
standing
point?
around
Given
for the
the
photo
things
op.
you're describing
Stupid
this
idiot
morning, do
lady
you
in the
think there needs
yellow.
to be
Stupid
an
idiot
overhaul
person in the blue.
of the system,
Stupid
given
cops.
these increasing
All
number of
look like
urban
dummies.
fires? And also, when does the mayor
All
return?
look dumb.
And name and media
The
outlet,
smartest person there is a person signing.
David Zonizer with the Los Angeles Times.
So, Chief, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we were trying to keep water at all altitudes on the Palisades, and I think about 3 in the morning, that's when the hydrants went dry above the Brentwood
think
area.
about 3 in the
We
morning.
were able to push water
What
on,
a
on that trunk line on the east side
This
of that.
is the
And
government
we
here.
have some water on the higher elevations.
This is who's running the
16
show.
to 18,000, but at 3,000, all of the at 3 a.m. all of the fire hydrants went dry in the Palisades. To your question of climate resiliency and how do we need to update the system, I would say that that is true. We were talking
Grab
with the
water
county
from the
supervisor
fucking
in Mark
ocean that is
how
right
we're
there.
gonna change the way we operate our water systems for
Stupid
events like
idiot.
this. This is an unprecedented event. I think the 2011
Oh.
winds was significant from a power
As a
outage
fire
perspective, but the
person, you're
fires
supposed to
have
be
really,
prepared for
increased
unprecedented
the response
events.
complexity of this. We had crews
an
trying
excuse.
to
It's a
mitigate
sorry
this,
excuse.
and we had to evacuate. We worked with fire department to try to get back in and try to fill the
liberal
tanks
cries.
again. It wasn't safe to do so. So you're managing the fires, you're managing the power outage, and you're managing the water needs because
You
it
could
was an
have
urban
avoided it all.
wildfire firefighting.
Didn't
So
have
yes,
proper
we
measures.
have to look at our system from a climate resiliency as a region, and it's going to be more than just DWP. It's all the
If
water
we got
agencies here,
all
including the county.
9 million people
you.
here in
Over
Los
here in the
Angeles,
burgundy with a
all
mask.
lined up
Name
with
and media outlet,
pails.
please.
I'm pretty sure we could put that fire
real
out.
quick, I can speak
Pails,
on the
like,
operational
all
side of the
everybody
hydrants.
just,
We don't
just
have
lining
a
up,
specific
passing
number to the
pails from the
hydrants.
ocean
We do know that
to
it
the
came in
fire.
phases.
I'm pretty
Now,
sure
our
we could
firefighters,
fucking do
always
this.
have
Everybody
a
just
primary
passing the pail
plan,
down.
a
What do
backup
you
plan,
mean?
contingency,
That's way
and
more
emergency
effective.
plan. So oftentimes,
Way
just
more
so
effective.
that the public is aware,
Everybody go
in
to the pail
large
line.
brush fires, water supplies are normally limited. So with that,
Here we go.
our apparatus do have the ability to draft water if we need to out of pools, ponds, any type of water resource. We also utilize the water tenders, in which we spoke about a little bit earlier. So with that, I just wanted to clarify that. In regard to when the mayor is returning,
People
I
are
spoke to her this
morons.
morning at 4 o'clock.
All
She's on
morons.
her way for the last leg of her journey back home.
The
From
mayor is
Dallas, so,
on a
her
fucking
ETA is
vacation right now.
around,
On
noon.
vacation. She's still on
Thank you. Go ahead.
vacation.
Buenos dias, everybody.
She's still on
Anissa Dunn with,
vacation right
Telemundo
now.
52. For
In
Chief
another
Crowley,
fucking
Chief Maroney,
country.
Where can people go to
On
donate
vacation
food, water,
For
supplies?
no reason,
if,
and there's a
and
fire
for,
going down here. She
Superintendente
doesn't
Carvalho,
care.
Sheriff
Karen
Murdoch,
Bass does not
and
give a
CEO
fuck.
Quiñones, just
She's
something
gonna
in
stay there for
Espanol
another
our
week.
people
She's
in
on
We
the
will do
last
something
bit of
in
her
Spanish
journey.
right after we conclude
She'll be
over
back in a
here
week.
with a couple of Spanish
Like,
speakers.
dude, no, dude, no.
Regarding the
How's
volunteer
this lady
information.
leave?
Sure. So thank you for the question about the donations.
told
I
her
know
to
we
leave?
spoke about that earlier. Just a touch point for the community. We are so grateful
Fucking
for the
weirdos.
community's efforts in regard to
All a bunch
donations.
of
Now,
weirdos.
what I do want to be mindful about
All
to make sure
fucking
that we
freaks.
share is please listen to the direction of where those
DEI should be
donations,
illegal.
either through money and or food, any type of donation, it can become problematic if the public
This is the
starts to
most
just drop
soy-
things off.
soy
we are putting
group
together a strong
and
plan from our
excuses I've
Emergency
ever
Operations
seen
Center.
in my
We're,
life.
at the
This
highest
is
level
so
at this
soy.
point. We're coordinating
This
with the
is
county
so
as well.
soy.
So stand by for more information. We want to be very purposeful and strategic in how we're going to collect those donations.
Oh,
And they're
donations!
welcomed.
We need
Here with
donations.
the glasses and the gray right behind you. Over here with the hand up.
Donations, the donations.
Scott Snowden, Santa
We
Monica
need
Daily
donations,
Press.
guys.
Question
We
for
need to
Ms.
collect
Goldberg.
these donations.
Are there any
Fucking
forecasts or predictions
SJWs.
at this point for the economic impact of this? There are no early
No,
numbers
the
of the
only
economic
men there are
impact, but we
soy.
are already exploring
All the
how
men
we
here
can
are
do,
soy boys.
for example, a business interruption fund, as we have done in other states of
All
emergency.
soy.
We know that there are many businesses that have
They're all
also been
soy,
impacted
all
in
of them.
addition to the people who are experiencing difficulty in their homes. So we
This
are
lady needs
looking
to be
at what
gone.
resources the county has
Gone.
available to support on all fronts. But thank you for the question.
Lastly, do you think this will
Look at
affect
Soy Boy in
insurance
the back.
companies and their approach to
Look at Soy Boy in the
house
back.
owners
He
going
ain't doing
forward?
shit. Other
I
Soy
believe it
Boy in the
already
back's
has,
not giving you fuck all.
and the conversation is ongoing. As
This
I
soy
shared
boy here
earlier
in the-
from
on
the
the
insurance
left, he's
commissioner, I know
playing
this
on
is an
his
ongoing
phone.
conversation in his office, and he has provided that information and welcoming phone calls from
these
from
soys
folks
are
who
gonna
do
go
have
back
questions about
home
insurance impacts
and
as
go
a result
beg
of these
their
fires.
wife's
I do know
boyfriend
that yesterday,
for advice.
through the help of our chair, the county declared a state of emergency, as did the governor, and I know that there are other states of
Fucking
emergency that will
soy
be declared
boy.
in order to make sure that all residents are able to readily access everything that they need to in response to these claims.
Thank you. We need to move on. Right here in the front, young woman with the hand up.
Hi, Grace Tui with the Los Angeles Times. I was hoping one of the fire chiefs could talk a little bit about long-range spotting and how far we actually saw embers jumping from one fire to other spot fires. And then additionally, we heard repeatedly fire crews requesting help, backup, and not having enough crews. Were you guys prepared enough for this? Did we have enough resources
Look at
to
this
fight
soy
these
in the
fires?
back.
Thank you.
Right corner,
Thank you
malting.
for the question. So I'll start at the
Look at
end.
this other
and
one
work
malting.
back. No, LA
This
County
lady's not even signing.
and all 29
Not
fire
even signing.
departments in our
She's
county
making it up.
are not prepared for this type of widespread disaster.
This guy's
There are
soy.
not enough firefighters
Nah,
in LA
maybe
County
not.
to address 4 separate fires
Maybe not.
of this magnitude. We were
He's just
prepared.
surrounded by women and
We
can't
did
do
get
shit.
state pre-positioned,
This guy seems like he wants to like
resources that
break
came from
out
Northern California
and start
that
calling
were up in the
fucking
Santa
shots.
Clarita Valley.
But the women in
We
the
did
fucking
hire
group are gonna
additional
tell him no.
firefighters from the LA County Fire Department and pre-positioned them in the Santa Monica Mountains. The LA County Fire Department was prepared for 1 or 2 major brush fires, but not 4, especially given these sustained winds and low humidities. Like our Director of Emergency Management said, this is not a normal red flag alert. People were calling for help. We tried to get them the help that they needed. LA County right now, like the LA City Fire Department, is prioritizing life safety, but we're also engaging in structure defense, perimeter control, and aerial operations. Remember that the LA County Fire Department has 13 aerial assets available to it. In addition to our agency-owned helicopters, we have our 2 CL-415 Super Scoopers and our CH-47, which is part of the 3-county QRF. So we're prepared to keep fighting the fight. Like I said earlier,
The
I've
Super
requested
Scoopers.
additional resources, not only from Northern California.
Get all these
but
soys
from
out of
out
here.
State. We did that last night, yesterday. So we're doing the
Fuck
very
that.
best we can, but no, we don't have enough fire personnel in LA County between all of
What
the
do you mean,
departments
dude?
to handle this.
This is the
Thank
biggest
you.
state,
We have a couple
biggest state, largest state.
That came down
Well,
from Sacramento
not
State
but
Senator
we're the
Ben
biggest
Allen and
economy,
Sasha
bro.
Perez,
Biggest
as well as your Santa
economy
Monica
wise,
Mayor
largest economy
Negrete,
wise.
who's also present here.
They need
and
to
I know
fucking
that,
do
Congressman
something.
George Whiteside
Have
is
some fire
flying in
trucks from
Washington,
Frisco.
D.C.
Come on down.
Represents the Sylmar,
Have
Santa
some
Clarita area,
fucking
and so,
fire trucks from
we appreciate you all
Santiago.
being here.
Come on
Thank you.
down.
Maybe someone from the mayor's
Have some
office would like
fucking
to
fire trucks
go ahead.
from San Bernardino.
Appreciate
Come
it.
on
And good
down.
morning, everybody.
Have
Celine
some
Cordero,
motherfucking
Deputy
fire
Chief of
trucks
Staff
from
to
out in
Mayor Bass.
motherfucking
I just wanted to
Whittier.
step
Come on
forward and
down.
address the
Like, bro,
question about
bro,
the
there's
mayor.
so
The
many
mayor
cities.
will be on the ground
Anaheim,
shortly,
Brea.
very shortly this
I
morning
can
and
fucking
engaged, but I wanna
list all the
assure the
cities in
community and the city,
SoCal.
our
I
mayor
can
has
sit
been
here, Rancho
actively
Cucamonga, like, bro,
100%
all day
of the
long,
time,
dude.
the
Where the
entire
fuck are the
last
other
24
fire
hours,
trucks, dude?
Throughout this
Even in the
unfortunate
central
event in
California,
crisis.
like,
The
where
mayor
are
has
the
been in
fucking
constant communication
firefighters?
with our chief
Look
of
at there, the
police,
line of
our fire
burn.
chief, our council
I was flying my
president,
drone
our law
around
enforcement
there
partners,
the other
our
week.
Supervisor Barger, thank you, and our county partners. So I just want to stress.
Bring them on
she's
in
had
from
100%
Arizona,
access the
dude. Who
entire
gives
time
a
that she's
fuck?
been traveling
There's got to
and
be
been
other
actively involved in
helicopters we can
decision-making.
borrow.
So thank you very much to all up here. And
Hey,
Mayor
you
looks forward to
guys
meeting
over there, you guys
very
have
shortly
nice
this morning.
helicopters
Thank
with
you for that.
super
Over here in the
scoopers
green
too.
shirt.
Scoop that water up, buddy.
Good morning. Stephen Coleman, KABC. You mentioned
use the
4
LA
fires.
River.
I'm aware of 3. Could you describe and characterize the 4th fire?
There's all that water in the
County
Sierras.
fire?
Use that. Like, fuck out of here, dude.
Yes, I can
Drop
speak
some
briefly
snow.
on that 4th fire was a Woodley fire, which is approximately, it was a smaller fire. We threw a lot of resources at it. It is under control at this point. We'll push that information out to the media so you have the very specifics, but we're calling it the Woodley fire.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was in the Sepulveda
Take
Basin.
some snow.
Yes, sir.
There's
Thank
snowing
you.
in the
Last question,
mountains.
then we'll have one-on-ones.
It's snowing right now in Big
Samantha
Bear.
Norris, San Fernando Valley Sun. I know the Hearst fire is one of the smaller fires here, but can somebody speak more to what resources are being deployed to that fire? And for people in the Silmar area, what are the evacuation
Why are there so many
areas,
fires?
any closures, and where those people can go in the area?
This is not right. This is not
Hi,
okay.
good morning. Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez from the 7th
Multiple
District.
firefighters
Last night we
injured, but
evacuated
0
71
deaths
horses
reported. That's
from
good.
the Stetson Ranch area.
No
the fire
deaths.
came up quickly, and so thankfully they were safely evacuated to the Hanson Dam Equestrian Center. As we indicated, this is a very dynamic situation, and
This is frustrating.
lack of aerial support is making it that much more challenging for firefighters to be able to fight these fires, whether it's in the Palisades or any other part of the county. And so it's critically important
I don't
that
know what's
people
going
heed the
on
evacuation
in my
orders.
state.
In the Silmar community, Richie Valens Rec Center in
gotta get
Pacoima
ready to
is
go soon,
available for the
boys.
evacuations. Currently, there is 80% vacancies, so there's still capacity for people to evacuate there.
I think I would
Going
make a
beyond
great
that,
politician.
we will continue
I mean,
to
I'm probably smarter
open up
than most
additional
of them.
facilities as is needed. I want to ensure the public that the things that you can do, and I know the question was asked
definitely
earlier,
smarter than
if you're not in the
most
immediate fire
politicians.
area, there are things that you
Most.
can do to be of assistance,
Not
and
Trump.
it
Trump's
goes
not a
to
politician.
looking at hardening
a
your
smart
home from any potential threat
Trump's
of
a real
embers.
smart
These
guy.
embers fly,
Not
they
Trump.
can go for a couple
Trump's way
miles.
smarter.
So we want to ensure that they do everything to create the defensible space
That
in
guy's
their
a
homes
smart
if they're
cookie.
in the adjacent areas. Again, staying off the roads to the greatest degree possible. More importantly, reducing your water usage at this time because there is no aerial support. All of our water is being heavily demanded upon for these firefights in all parts of the county. So these are the proactive measures that people can be taking to be of assistance immediately given the needs of our first responders. If you have downed power lines, report those to 911. We can also report all outages to 1-800-DIAL-DWP. And most importantly, for trees that are down, because we know we have a lot of road blockages, our Bureau of Street Services, for the City of Los Angeles, all of our street services crew and public works crews are out there doing that work as well, and they are part of our first responders. Want to make sure that everyone's reporting those to 311 so that we can keep the roads cleared for everyone to have the greatest amount of access for our fire personnel. But most importantly, for the adjacent equine areas, because I know in the Hearst fire, we're concerned about the spread right now. There's a lull in the wind, but we're concerned about the potential spread to other equine areas. We want to make sure that we launched our early evacuation for horse keeping areas in the Northeast San Fernando Valley, and I want to continue to urge the public in these adjacent areas to please be prepared with your bags, with your important documents, to be ready to be prepared to potentially heed the call for evacuation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're over time. We're going to...
Just one clarity as well, so you have some of the statistics. It started at 10:10 last night. The latest acreage we have is 500 acres. We're working closely with our partners, which are the Los Angeles National Forest. We have a rep over here behind us, so we can do some one-on-ones if you want more specific, but we are unified with them. Also, the good news is, through the heroic efforts of our crews working through the night last night, our overall objective was to keep that fire so it did not overpass the 5, did not cross the 5 at this point. We're able to hold it to that point, but again, the winds are back up. We're working really, really hard there to make sure we maintain that, and we're going to continue to work really, really hard with our partners.
Thanks, Chief. Yeah, I don't have too much more to add, but I will share that the Los Angeles City Fire and the Angeles National Forest went into unified command immediately when that fire started. And that fire started in an area where well exercise known as the Mutual Threat Zone. So that's a part of our pre-planned unified command area. And
All right,
that
we're gonna
includes
fly
ground
this
resources
around
and aircraft. And of course, as mentioned, aircraft has been having a hard time finding good air, and actually with the wind speeds. We're assessing aircraft availability every minute, continuously watching for a window to get aircraft up from multiple parts and multiple agencies. The Angeles National Forest aircraft and the air tanker base that services the Southern California areas in Lancaster under the U.S. Forest Service.
I've been looking at the
watching
map
for opportunities to launch aircraft, but last night the winds out in the Antelope Valley were just as bad as they were here in what we call the front range.
I have the
so
drone.
we're still struggling to get
Everything
aircraft in the
charged.
air.
Let me check before you fly.
Yes, sir. Robert Garcia, Fire Chief for the Angeles National Forest.
Thank you. We are wrapping up our press conference. We will have one-on-ones and a short.
All right, I got to get out of here soon, boys. Let's go.
Sheriff Luna and also LA City PIO with Fire David Ortiz.
I'm gonna go live. Let me find my fucking Android. I don't know where it
All
went.
right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to
All right,
9 o'clock here. I'm Roxy Carabini. We are continuing our fire coverage. We've been on for hours
All right, let's see
watching
if I can
the
fly.
devastation and the destruction that has taken over so many of these communities.
And I'm Sandra Endo. Thanks for joining us on our continuous coverage right here. These are the latest information, details that we have on these fires that have been raging throughout Southern California. At least 2 people have been killed and hundreds of homes burned at this point. Thousands more are threatened. The fires are burning out of control in Pacific Palisades, Sylmar, and near Altadena at this point. Dozens of schools are closed this morning as well. And for now, crews continue their best to save lives and property.
No
and we're
way.
seeing a live picture
It's still like
of
this?
The wind conditions that aren't letting up, right, Maria?
Sadly, not letting up. I just got some bad news that my brother-in-law, sister-in-law's house was indeed consumed by the fire, so that whole neighborhood is just gone. There was one house that's standing on their streets. I just feel so sad. All the memories. I know it's just stuff. You know, it's all perspective. And they're safe. They're fine. They evacuated, but it's just so sad. I feel so bad for all the families that have been affected by these fires, not just in the Palisades area, but of course out towards the Eaton fire, the Hearst fire.
I cannot fly over by the Palisades.
Unfortunately, these winds are going to continue. So even if your home is standing, even if you are not near those fires directly, these winds are going to continue to blow. So the danger is still with us. These winds still clocking in at 20, 30 miles per hour. The wind gusts are much stronger. We're still expecting these wind gusts to be near 60 to even 80 miles an hour. Beverly Hills nearing 30 miles an hour. A little quieter out towards the South Bay, but out in Orange County, very strong winds. The usual wind-prone areas below those Santa Ana Mountains, out towards the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, very strong gusty winds, and they were very strong last night and early this morning. These are some of the peak wind gusts. I just updated this graphic here. Fremont Canyon, 94 miles per hour. These are hurricane force wind gusts. You could imagine how much of these embers, we talk about spot fires and how these winds will carry some of these embers. And there was just a spray. It was like raining embers and just going everywhere and burning these homes and whole neighborhoods. Arrowhead Springs, 92 miles an hour there. Magic Mountain Truck Trail, this is up in the San Gabriel Mountains, 90 mile per hour wind gusts. Rancho Cucamonga, 83. The Eaton Canyon area got a wind gust near 70 miles an hour. And as I mentioned, it will continue. These red flag warnings and the high fire danger, this particularly dangerous situation. Look at how widespread this is. All across SoCal, from Ventura County, all the way south into Orange County, the Inland Empire. That means very dry conditions, very strong gusty winds, a small spark, an ember can set another fire, and it can explode and grow rapidly. Explosive fire growth potential, and that's what we saw with all these fires yesterday. Wind advisories and wind warnings will continue.
I have to go to a fitting right now.
Good news. 6 p.m. That's the time frame that we're looking at when winds should start to really back down, and we're expecting the wind warning to be dropped or at least be downgraded. We've got a couple of systems in place. The dynamics and the recipe was there for this very unusual weather condition. We had some cold air that dropped down from Canada. This was brought in by this area of low pressure, which, by
it, Big
By the way,
Linda.
brought us some rain yesterday, just
lady.
not across where these fires are burning. It brought some rain up through parts of the high desert and snow up in the mountains, but that low pressure and this high pressure behind it, very tight pressure
All right, let's go
gradient,
try and
which
fly the drone
drove
around and
those
see what's going
winds
on.
very strong, upper levels of the
All right, I'll see
atmosphere.
you guys in a
mid-
few.